our referee, Chrissy Blair, to get us started in round one. On paper, very good one here at 155 pounds, and just a totally different look in Justin Salas during fight week here on Fight Night. Confidence is high in advance of this, his 6th UFC appearance against that man, Joe Proctor.
And I had a long conversation with his coach, Trevor Whitman, and he said, you know, my boxing style, my striking style for MMA is very complex. It takes years to master. He said, I work with Justin first on defense and being hard to hit. Now we're really starting to get the offensive side of it, and it takes years. He said, that's why we're starting to see Justin Salas start to hurt people with his hands now.
And, you know, a lot of Whitman's strategy is to try to maximize the career of fighters. Salas, 32 years old, but largely just scratching the surface.
Certainly, he wants him to avoid damage early, but cut lots of angles. But off those angles, push off with your feet, land good shots, and integrate your takedowns. You know, Proctor feels the only disadvantage he has in this fight is a slight wrestling disadvantage to Justin Salas, but he doesn't feel like Justin can control him on the ground. He said, my submissions and sweeps are too good. I believe I'll end up on top if Salas tries to take me down.
Salas wrestled at the University of Wyoming, actually used to work in the Trona mines in Green River, Wyoming. Cage fight certainly not going to faze him.
No, and, you know, Proctor sat out all of 2013, but feels like he used that time to get better as he recovers from injury. There's a huge right hand there from Justin Salas and a nice knee.
And as you mentioned when some of our viewers were in commercial break, a lot of Proctor's focus coming in was trying to fight a southpaw. That was a big challenge for him.
Yeah, I talked to Joe Lozon, his coach. He said that was really the predominance at the start of their camp, was getting used to your combinations against the southpaw, how to take down the southpaw, making sure he was comfortable in there. But right now we're seeing Justin Salas use his movement to create openings, but wow, beautiful counter left there from Proctor seems to have stung Justin Salas.
So no takedown attempts at all here in the early going. Both guys have landed some significant strikes. You see Salas now has already been opened up above that right eye. You see the obvious power of Joe Proctor.
And there's Salas getting a little sloppy as he tries to force that big overhand right.
Proctor having some success striking while backing up, trying to use Salas's aggression against him.
Now in Proctor's corner yelling at him now, they want him to get his right hand off. He's just primarily using that counter left hook.
That counter left hook, though, is landing consistently.
Cut the ring off. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You take the center. You take the center!
Well, the corner calling for Proctor to take the center of the octagon.
Well, he's listening right now, but these guys have traded who's going to lead this dance thus far. A nice head kick there from Joe Proctor. You know, his head coach, Joe Lozon, very proud of the fact that all of their fighters out of Lozon MMA are homegrown fighters. And a beautiful combination there. Justin Salas went down to the body with the left, came back upstairs with the right.
But, you know, vision now already an issue for Justin Salas. Proctor has found a home for that left hand.
Yeah, he's using that counter hook very effectively. Nice inside leg kick there from Justin Salas.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it.
Easily defended there by Joe Proctor. And again, he's in the center of the octagon where his coaches want him to be, which makes it tougher for a guy to take you down. Nice leg kick landed there by Proctor.
Attacking that lead leg of Justin Salas. We mentioned Salas's increased confidence. The same can be said of Joe Proctor. A much different fluidity to his striking game here tonight.
And Proctor's really starting to loosen up now. We're seeing some footwork and some movement from Proctor here we see early in round one.
1 minute now to go in round one.
Back and forth so far. Oh, and a nice counter right hook there from Salas. You can see a huge swelling right by the left ear of Joe Proctor. Yeah, Proctor really showing the development of his striking game. Now faking shots, coming up with high kicks. Really mixing it up much better than we saw back in 2012 when he was very green in the sport.
And how about that welt next to that ear. Man.
Whew. Looks like he's growing a second head.
Nice combination by Salas, able to stick and move out.
And Salas has struggled to get this fight to the floor. It's exactly what Joe Proctor wanted to happen. Yeah, that's not normal. That's definitely something to be proud of right there. That's something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Get him up, please.
Yeah, he's good.
Proctor, you can hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not listening.
All this kid's gonna do is come with a big right hook.
Yeah, water, take it.
All he's gonna do is come with a big right hook. Okay? That's all he's got. You paying attention to me? Proctor?
Yeah.
What did I just say?
Yeah, all he's coming with is big left hook.
Right hook.
And swell.
Right hook.
Let him do his all right. Listen. You gotta get. Hey. You gotta get your.
Step on our feet when we're looking for that counter.
Okay.
That makes sense. You time his first step. Here we go, baby.
Let's go.
I love it. Stu, I got you. Step up, step up. Yeah, baby, have some fun.
Well, both of these guys are landing hooks. And here's a double hook right here. Proctor misses, but that's the right hook from Salas that caused that large hematoma on the left side of Proctor's head that you're getting a great shot of right there. I'm sure Proctor enjoyed the fact that two separate doctors pushed on that in between rounds for him.
Beautiful replay by the fellas there for us. Major damage inflicted on both sides in round one.
And both from hooks. And Justin Salas has got a lot of swelling on his right eye from the counter left hook of Joe Proctor. And it's Joe Proctor taking the center of the octagon right now, trying to dictate the pace. A nice combination there from Proctor.
So a nice souvenir at the very least for Joe Proctor on the left side of his face. And again, oh, big shot there by Salas.
Big knee to the chest as well. Proctor shrugs it off, though. Nice straight right there from Proctor. Counter right hook from Salas misses. Salas is starting to attack the body a little bit more now, trying to vary his striking up a little bit. Interesting to see if Salas will try and take Proctor down again after two failed attempts in round one.
But ultimately for Joe Proctor, this is where he wanted this fight to be contested. On that Bud Light logo.
Salas landed a nice straight left there. And here's the best takedown attempt so far. Proctor doing a nice job of keeping pressure on the head. And look at that. Stands right back up, fights for an underhook. It's really disheartening. When you're the guy who finally lands that takedown, the guy pops right back up. Makes you feel like you just wasted a ton of energy.
Salas with an underhook here.
Salas gonna try and soften him up with these knees and possibly change levels here for another takedown attempt.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round two.
And another beautiful straight left from Salas. Just that signature Trevor Whitman striking style. Light on the feet and then all of a sudden push off on your back foot. Explode through space, and he's continually found a home for that straight left.
Joe Proctor continuing with that forward motion, now backed up by Salas.
Yeah, Proctor's got to continue to cut Salas off. He can't follow him. He's got to cut him off, keep him in front of him.
Big shot there by Salas. Pretty even fight as you see there statistically as we cross the midpoint.
Well, Salas landed that big punch, and Proctor immediately smiled back at him. These boys out of Boston are pretty tough.
Some of them. I can't speak to... Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
A nice body kick there from Joe Proctor.
Oh! Knockdown there on the left hook for Joe Proctor.
Proctor's all over him here. Nice job by Salas to reverse position and stuff Proctor against the cage and try to recover here.
So pretty nice recovery. Oh, Salas! Proctor trying to finish this fight.
This is it.
Proctor with the finish. Well,